Welcome to a Macca's Motovids YouTube video. I have a request for this topic, and I do apologise. I had this request quite a while ago, and I have actually recorded this video already, but I am now re-recording it with new audio. So the requested topic is my riding story, how I got into riding, and guys, kick standers down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically it would all have to start with my cousins. It's all my cousin's fault. When we were younger, my cousins always had motorbikes, little dirt bikes and stuff, and they always had bush backing onto their house, so they could just jump on their little dirt bikes, Pee-wee 50s and 125s and stuff, and go out for a ride and have fun. And their parents were fine with that. And a few times we were over, they decided they wanted to go out for a ride. So my sister and I would basically just sit around and watch them go out and have a heap of fun, which I'm sure you could imagine wasn't overly a lot of fun. But watching them having great fun on motorbikes and all that made me want to get a bike. And my mum was always dead set against me being anywhere near a bike. So, you know, being the good kid that I am, whilst under the roof of my mother's house, I never went and got a bike. Never got my bike license. Didn't even overly talk too much about my desire for being on a bike. And as soon, well, not quite as soon, pretty early after I moved out of my mum's house, I sure enough went and got my bike license in the middle of a work day with my boss's consent to go at lunch and have a little bit of an extended lunch break. And yeah, get my license. So once I got my license, which was pretty easy, it was just a computer test, I decided to start shopping for a motorbike. And given that, you know, my cousins were the people that I knew that knew bikes, they were the first ones that I asked about, you know, what bike to buy and what to look at for when buying a bike. And funnily enough, my cousin at the time was actually selling a bike. So I went down to his place and had a look at it and thought, oh yeah, it looks alright, pretty clean. It's old, but it runs fine, doesn't blow smoke. And he gave me a few spare parts to go with it, for things that he thought could do with being serviced. And yeah, sure enough, $2,000, and I bought the bike that I'm currently sitting on, 97 Kawasaki ZZR250, and it's a grand little bike. It serves me well. Sure, it's slow because it's a 250 and it's got my fat ass sitting on top of it, but you know what, like, it's cheap on petrol, it's got enough power to get me going quicker than traffic, and yeah, I like it. Looks good, goes well, and it's cheap. And I've had my license for a couple of years now, but I'm still on my restricted license. So even if I was to buy a big bike, it'd be a 650 at the most, which I'm actually thinking will probably be as high as I go anyway. Because a 650, I reckon, would be a fairly sufficient amount of power. I will say one thing about this ZZR though. I love her. It's a great bike, but she needs some bottom end. To get her moving is a bit of a but once she's moving, you know, she'll power along quite nicely. It's just got that 250 torque, that little two-pot. Pretty much I got my bike as a bit of a rebellion towards my mum. I love my mum, she's a great woman, but I so wanted a bike, and now I have one. And I can see where my mum was coming from, not wanting me to have a bike. You know, they're dangerous and you can die really easily because you don't have a nice big cage to protect you. But you don't ride like an idiot, you keep an eye on the traffic, and you're a lot less likely to come off and be seriously maimed. And you know, I've spoken to my mum about it. I spoke to mummy about my bike, and you know, she explained to me that it's not a matter of that she doesn't trust me, that she doesn't trust everyone else on the road. And you know, that's very healthy, I think. I don't trust any of these buzzwits on the road either. I mean, I see some blatant disregard for road rules, common courtesy. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And Facebook. You guys got to get me on Facebook. Search Macca's Motovids, or hit the link below. And yeah, follow me on Facebook, extra content and whatnot. And as always, ride safe, drive safe, stay safe. Catch you next video.